Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty, back here with another video. Before we get any further, if you are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button as we are on the road to 20,000 subs. Like I said, in the past videos, I've always kind of wanted to make tier lists, and so I didn't really want to just be another person, because DBG makes tier lists, YBC is now making tier lists, so I didn't want to just be another person making tier lists. I wanted to add kind of my own little spins to things, so I was like, why not react to their tier list while sharing my own ideas, if that makes sense. So that's what I've been doing. I've been watching their tier list, sharing my ideas where I think each of the players should be, or if they hit it spot on. Now, after doing the first one of DBG's, I think it was like just the top overall players, or just I don't know what it was. It wasn't specifically Galaxy, Opals, Pink Diamonds. It was just good players in the game. And after watching his first tier list, we agreed on quite a few things. And then I watched YBC's tier list, and we didn't agree on much. So then YBC's was strictly Galaxy Opals, and I was like, okay, now I need to go watch DBG's Galaxy Opal tier list that he just released, I think yesterday or the day before, and see if it's, you know, if we agree more than I did with YBC. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. Without further ado, let's hop right into it.
Going to start off with Hito.
No better way to start it off for DBG than his man Hito. There's no better person. Let's see.
So where would I put Hito?
I'm guessing he's going to go S or A.
So last time in the best overall players, I had him in A, and I still stand by that statement. Yeah, I know Ty made a reaction to it and doesn't like Hito, put Hito down D tier. I'm putting Hito in A tier, and I'm going to explain my reason why right now. So Hito Turkoglu has got the Pro 2 tween. I really like his release. If you don't like any player's release, just don't use them. Trust me.
I like Pro 2. I like Hito's release, actually. I really do. I agree pretty consistently with it, but
there's no way to rank these objectively apart from Kareem as the #1 card in the game. However, if you don't like cards released, just don't ever use it. Trust me. A lot of this game is about liking a player's jump shot and animations. So, Hito Turkoglu, A tier.
But what about his defense? I mean, his defense, it's not bad. I'm not going to sit here and say it's awful. But Magic's got better defense. LeBron's got better defense. Giannis has better defense. There's just a long list of players that have better defense than Hito. Hito's not bad, but his release isn't great either. It's not the quickest. It's tough to really, I don't know, move and groove around screens. I don't love his hop step animations compared to Magic or Giannis. And that's kind of why I would put Hito probably in C or D. But that's just my opinion.
A card that I really, really do like, and I think is a fantastic point guard. He's also 6'10", a moderately good defender, has a really good behind the back and a great hop step.
Moderately good defender. That's right. That's about right.
Yeah, he's there for me.
Moderate.
Then we got Steven Jackson. I'm going to put Steven Jackson in C tier. So
Fair
Steven
enough.
Jackson again, he's got the Pro 8 tween, which is, I think Pro 8's better than Pro 2.
It is.
Pro 8
like
is
better.
LeBron James, Ben Simmons. Pro 2 is like Siakam. You get a lot more
Pro
space.
8's better.
Next we got Michael Jordan. So Michael Jordan,
A.
I'm going to put in A tier. I had him in S tier the last video I made. Problem is that since then,
Right.
obviously there's been a hell of a lot of new cards that are really good, so I don't quite put him
A's right for him.
in.
Who we got next?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem
Okay, so
is
Hakeem Olajuwon,
A,
Marcus
B,
Gasol. I don't
A,
think I've
B.
put the Soul here, but they're basically the same card. They are basically the same.
whoa. Steven Jackson and Hakeem are not comparable, DBG. I'm sorry. I gotta stop you. I got to stop you. In a comp situation, I can play Hakeem. In a comp situation, I can't play Steven Jackson. Come on now. Let's think about this.
Same card. So I'm going to put Hakeem in C tier. The reason why Hakeem's not in B tier is I really do like his defense. I like his jump shot. That release is just slow. The release
It is slow, but
actually no. I'm gonna put Hakeem in B tier. I'm not gonna put him in A.
That's better.
Or S tier.
I'd probably
The
have him in
release
A,
is
but
slow. He's an elite
better.
defensive player. He can't really run though. He cannot really run. And we got Thon Maker, A tier. No.
I put Thon in B. I do not like Thon at all.
I suck with this card. I'm just gonna say this right now. Like
I'm bad
I
with
would
it
not
too.
use Thon Maker in any of my teams. I would use Hito over Thon any day.
Thon's got gold clamps. I get he's 7 feet tall, but he's just a little bit outdated at this point in the game, in my opinion.
So next we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is going into A tier. He's going A tier, and again, he is a card that I do really like.
Shaq at A tier, I can see why, because there are a couple of centers better than him at this point in the game, so I can totally agree with that.
I think he runs the basket really well. He's got a glitchy behind the back. The release is
His
just
release
so
is
bad.
awful, man.
The release is so bad.
It is
and
terrible.
there are 2 centers that are quite clearly way better than them.
Yep.
And then there's another one that I think is better. But Shaq is still probably the top 5 centers in this game.
I
He's
would
still
not
in
put
the top
Embiid
5
over Shaq.
Then
I
we
would
got
not.
One of the new cards. We have got the next RJ Hampton.
RJ's got to be A, I would say. I think A.
So, this is a really tough one because, in a way, he does his team art, but he does certain things better.
He does do certain things better, but he does certain things worse as well.
I would be so I'm so tempted to put him in A tier.
A, yeah. No,
He's between A or an S.
No. Keep him down.
6'6". He's a little bit small, but he's got a good wingspan. He's got an unbelievable release.
Keep
He's
him
got
down
the magic
there.
on the back.
Keep him right down there.
A.
Keep him right there. The thing is, he's 6'6". I get the wingspan, whatever. T-Mac 6'8", DeRozan 6'7". And RJ does not move in the half court near as well for me as those 2 cards. He doesn't.
I'm not going to quite put him in S tier.
Good.
But you know who I am going to put in A? Actually,
S.
I was about to say
That's
what I'm going to put in
S.
S tier is this Karolinko card.
S.
Problem with this Karolinko card,
S. S.
he just
Come
can't
on.
play small forward. I get it, he's a really good power forward, but not having a secondary position,
Who's a better power forward than him? Besides maybe 1 or 2 guys. Put him in S.
I don't think I can justify putting him in S tier. I don't think I can justify it. But again, really, really good. Like, if he could play small forward, he'd be in S tier. This Hito is insane. He's just got better animations, a better jump shot, better everything. He's so much better than the other Hito.
I'm mad.
And he's under 100k, so he's a steal.
I'm mad.
Then we got JayCanada. So
C.
JayCanada,
C. Dude is trash.
I'm gonna put him in C.
Trash.
I've tried to use JayCanada over the last.
JayCanada is a cone. He is the definition of a cone. I can't even say a 3-and-D type player because he's not that good on defense. He is a cone.
Kawhi Leonard.
S.
Kawhi. A.
Right when I was about to pause it, DBG knows.
He's definitely in the higher end of A.
Get him in the
I don't
S.
put Kawhi over Jordan. I'm gonna.
Let me hear this again.
He's definitely in the higher end of A. I personally don't put Kawhi over Jordan.
I'm not gonna attack you. I'm gonna talk through this. Michael Jordan, Kawhi both got better releases. You can prefer one or the other. I prefer Kawhi's. They both got pretty high steal tendencies. Jordan's higher. Okay, fair enough. Kawhi's defensive animations, though, are unmatched. He gets way better contests. In the lanes, he's better. Look, I could go on and on. Kawhi can tween. I mean, look.
I'm gonna put him in A, but I personally have Jordan over Kawhi. A lot of people do like this Kawhi Leonard, though, and again, he is one of the elite cards in.
Who's a better small forward than Kawhi? Can you name one? At the small forward position, he is the best.
This guy right here, Jalen Rose.
C.
Oh my god, I keep off-centering this for some reason. Sorry, I tried to make this in a different way so that I can put more cards in each tier.
Oh my lord, DBG, oh my lord, my eyes.
Definitely not very good at centering things.
Go right there.
So, Jalen Rose. I'm going to put Jalen Rose in B tier. I really like this card. I'm saying this right now. If this was my personal, like, if this was just who I like personally, I would put Jalen Rose in A tier. I personally prefer using Jalen Rose to almost any point guards in the game. This card is absolutely quality for me. Like, he is absolutely quality. Like, he's one.
To each is their own. I mean, DBG likes Hito. He likes Jalen Rose. I mean,
One of my favorite cards.
I'd never use those cards. Especially Jalen Rose. I could use Hito.
Then we got Bill Russell.
B. C. I don't like
playing
him.
against him, so I'm gonna put him in C tier. And that's it. Like I hate playing against Bill Russell.
B's about right. B's about right
got
for him. He's okay.
Some of just the most annoying defensive animations ever. He just gets so bumpy.
He does, but his steal tendency is
6'10",
terrible.
got long arms, rebounds really well, super strength.
His release is slow too.
Like, so then we got Kevin Durant. So we'll put Kevin Durant.
You can put Kevin Durant in S. Here's the thing. Kevin Durant's not a top 3 point guard or shooting guard. For me, for my personal opinion, he's not. And I know a lot of people like Kevin Durant, but for me personally, I would have Kevin Durant in A.
Do I put KD up in S or A?
Move him down!
I don't know. I really don't know. Is this a really tough one?
Chill.
I'll prefer you at the 2 than at the 1.
Chill.
I'm
No!
going to put him in S. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put KD and
You
S. Maybe
sold.
it's biased, but I'm gonna put KD and S tier.
You sold
like
me.
Next, we got Magic Johnson.
S.
Without question, S tier. Best behind the back in the game. He's got a really big player build. A jump shot you can green consistently when he's wide
S,
open.
absolutely.
And like defensively, he's as good as any of them. Plays lanes well. He's the best point guard in the game. Honestly, I don't think if you put Campus Legends Magic with Evo, I'd put him in S tier.
S, absolutely.
Then we got
absolutely.
Giannis, a very obvious S tier right here.
He's good.
Very obvious one.
That Giannis is just so rare. I mean, if you say he's the best small forward, power forward in the game, I still think I would play Giannis at power forward probably. But the thing is, I don't play with Giannis enough. I put the glitch Giannis at point guard more, so I don't use that opal Giannis enough to even really know how truly good he is. But obviously he's S.
So again, Scottie Pippen.
Scotty's a B.
He's a Bill Russell type. Like
he's not good, man.
His defense is elite. His offense is just
his
bad.
release is terrible. His tween is terrible.
He's bad through the legs.
It's terrible.
He's got a
it's
bad
terrible,
release.
man. B.
He's just there.
I don't even be mad if you put him in
C. If
C.
you have Scotty, he'll just be there. He'll just be another guy to play defense. He does that at as high a level as anyone in this game.
Keep him at B.
However,
just
if you look at
chill.
someone like AK, who gives you almost the same defense as Scottie Pippen, obviously position-wise it's a bit different. AK, way better in offense. Kawhi,
so much
way
better.
in offense.
So much better.
For a similar level defense players. So as much as I do like Scotty in the defensive end, I do actually use him in a lot of gameplays. Just because if I'm running through one player, I'm just going to surround them with a bunch of the best defensive players. His lack of offense means I can't put him in the top 2 tiers. Then we got Taco Fall, and I'm going to have to defend this selection.
No chance. There is no chance you put Taco Fall in B. There is, listen to me, no chance. You got Hakeem in B. Jerry Lucas is way better than Taco.
Taco Fall is legitimately the easiest player to use that is not named Kareem. Literally everyone can pick up Taco Fall and have success with him.
I mean, I understand where he's coming from by that statement. But I have played in 0 competitive games, tournaments, anything else besides Clay using Ruby Taco in 250. I haven't seen a competitive player use Taco in the tournament wager anything, man.
You can go inside, shoot post-ups.
I've seen people use Hakeem.
You can just dominate with offensive rebounds. Taco Fall is a bad player's dream. If you guys are playing at a very high level in this game, or even a high level, if you guys are the type that are looking to go 12-0, if you guys are competitive level players, this is not someone to use. Trust me, it's not someone to use.
He's D or C.
However, if you are just kind of starting off this game and you have about 200k and you're winning 30% of your games and getting killed on offensive rebounds, if you want guaranteed points that will win you games against bad players, Taco Fall is that dude. If you can't afford Kareem and you're not good at the game, Taco Fall is the easiest player to use, even over Yao, because of his player build. Then we got
I understand that, I guess.
Next, let's put Taco in.
Who's up?
Big O. I'm going to put Big O in
C.
D. He's not.
No. Why does everybody hate Big O? First it was YBC, now it's DBG. Big O is just as good as Steven Jackson. I promise you, if I was to run a guy at the 2, I would have a tough time choosing between those guys. And Oscar's a point guard. I prefer Oscar over Jalen Rose.
Not it. He's not, like, he's fine. His release is fine. It's not good, but it's fine. That's the only way I can describe Big O's release.
Melo's D.
From the corners.
He's not good.
I'm sorry, but he's D tier. There's no quite, like, I can't put somebody that can't shoot from the corners unless their name is what was it?
Wiseman.
Unless their name is Chris Bosh or James Wiseman.
Yes, there we go.
Melo.
Now we're talking.
His release is fantastic, though. I'm so tempted to put Melo up a tier.
No.
As much as I hate on this card, the more I use his release, the more I like it, man.
It is a good release.
Doing those past and present squad builders, I've been cooking people with Jabari Parker. I've cooked people with Al Harrington, and I'm cooking
Jabari
people
Parker?
with other cards. So, I'm doing it. I love using this card, and I don't care. Like, yeah, he's gonna cost you a few points per game. He can't shoot from the corners. He is most definitely not going above C tier, but I'm putting him C.
I mean, with his list, though, he doesn't stick out at C tier. I mean, Dr. J at this point of the year, I would say C tier. He's just as good as Jackson.
He's fine. He does the job.
I mean,
here's
the deal. The gap between C and D right now is so small. So small. I would have Oscar up a tier. Melo probably... that gap right there is so small. So it's hard for me to hate, man.
He's just a little bit outdated right now. But again, he is
he's fine.
He does the job. Then we got LaMelo. LaMelo Ball. Without question, S tier. Without...
I mean, here, don't hate on me. Listen, hear me out really quick. Hear me out. LaMelo Ball is good, right? He has a great behind the back. He can tween. But with that being said, Magic's animations, finishing around the rim, even his release is pretty comparable to LaMelo's. I think I can agree more with Magic. I think Magic is better than LaMelo still to this day by a large gap. Now, I think it goes Magic, LeBron, and then a big gap, and then the rest of the point guards. That's my opinion. LaMelo deserves to be an S tier, but I just think there's levels to the S tier. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm just going to leave it at. I think Kawhi deserves to be in my S tier more than LaMelo, though. And that's kind of what I'm going to leave it at.
Question, LaMelo Ball's going in S tier. I personally think he's Magic with a better release. And better defensive tendencies.
He's not better than Magic.
Perfect card. And once you get used to that 38, like 38's an awkward one to look at, but it's literally the fastest release in the game. So compare that to Magic Johnson's set shot, man. LaMelo is that dude.
But why did DBG earlier say Magic was the best point guard? He basically said LaMelo has a better release, better sigs, better defense. Something's not adding up here. You know, I'm not hating on DBG. I'm just wondering.
He is that dude. I can't believe I'm saying this, but LaMelo is that dude. Then we got Larry Bird.
S.
I'm putting Larry all the way up here in
He's a
S
GOAT.
tier.
Literally a GOAT.
Is ridiculous. He shoots the ball really well. His post, a lot of people are saying the post fade is a bad shot. Maybe at the comp level, it is uncontestable. You cannot contest the post fade.
Y'all remember in 2K19 post fades were literally ridiculous, but I don't know about 2K20, man.
Contest a post fade.
Zion is B probably.
So
actually, try to think here. Yeah, I'd probably put Zion in B, possibly A, because I think he's the best player in B right now, though. I might move him up to A.
The fact is, Larry is the easiest one
from A.
So
I might move him up to A.
I'm gonna put him, and I've just dragged this over again. I'm going to put him in S tier. And not even just with fadeaway. He's got 99 every stat and good animations. And
I'm going to put Zion in A.
He's got basically the same animations as Jordan. So, Zion Williamson is going into B tier. Zion's going into B tier right here.
I can't hate on it.
A slightly better Wes on cells. I'm not even lying when I say that. Like, they've got the same animations. He's a
it's
slightly
fair
better
enough. It's fair enough.
Yeah,
he is better than Uncelled.
But he's not. He's literally just better.
He's better than Uncelled.
So next up,
the thing about Zion though is his defense just isn't it.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who is not currently on screen, and this is the most obvious choice in history. Kareem is going right up here in S tier. The best card not only that we've seen in MyTEAM this year, the best card we've ever seen in MyTEAM. His card is better than Day 1 Mirasan. And you know it's bad when I'm comparing a card to Day 1 Mirasan.
Bro, I don't know, man. That Day 1 Mirasan was the tallest card in the game, the cheesiest card in the game, and the fastest card in the game with his 25 speed. That card was really the man with the plan.
Then we have got Kobe Bryant.
Kobe is C, man.
Kobe Bryant. I can't put him above B tier. I can't. I'm sorry.
I guess with his B tier, I prefer Zion over Kobe. I probably prefer Bill Russell over Kobe.
Yeah, he can score. His SIGs aren't great apart from the Kobe escape. His release is okay. His release is not. Like, he's basically Zion Williamson, except he can't play point guard.
B is fair enough for him.
What do you want me to say? Like, I get it.
But the thing is, the difference between Kobe and Dr. J, I don't know if I'm going... It's close, Kobe, man. Put him in S tier.
Just take this with a pinch of salt.
Why are you hovering over C tier right now? Like, watch him hover over C tier. Is he trying to make me mad right now? Hovering over C and D? Move him up.
That. Just take this with a pinch of salt, like. So, yeah. Now we have got LeBron James.
Move him to S.
And the reason I'm putting LeBron in A tier is because I personally think that his layup package is the worst in the game.
It is. But the only way you guys really see LeBron's layup package is if he's blinking or he's tired. You know, and those two kind of go hand in hand. When LeBron is fresh, he literally just dunks everything.
I get it. It's nitpicking, definitely. But, like, again, it's like...
Man's got a Pro 8 tween, got a great release. I mean, he's better than LaMelo. In my opinion, I'm taking Bron over Melo. Melo's good, though. I like LeBron's release better, and that's really all it
top
is.
10 guys in the game. LeBron James has the Hall of Fame miss open layups badge. The amount of wide open layups I miss with LeBron James is incredible. LeBron is one of the best tweens in the game. LeBron's behind the back is terrible. Great defensive card, though. Great shooter. Can't shoot from the corners, but it doesn't matter. He's a point guard. But LeBron, he's not the number 2 point guard in the game. That's all I'm going to say. For certain playstyles, he definitely is. If you literally just run...
For me, he's number 2.
You can argue he's number 2, but for...
No, listen to this.
That's all I'm going to say. For certain playstyles, he definitely is. If you literally just run, you can argue he's number 2, but for the vast majority...
Who's he talking about? Do I run?
Of players, he's not the number 2 point guard in the game. Then we got AD.
A.
Anthony Davis, I'm going to put him a little bit off that top tier where I had him in the last video, because basically one other big man has come in new. That is exceptional.
A is perfect for him.
Then we have got Dwayne Wade. Wade's on B tier. Offensively, he's S tier. Defensively, he's D.
B is fair enough for that card, because looking down, I prefer D Wade over any of the cards down below. And DBG's B tier is... I mean, here's the thing. I'd put Jalen Rose down in D tier, probably. I'd put Scotty's fine. Taco would be down in D. I mean, Kobe's probably C for me.
Dwayne Wade is just too small to be very effective.
I think D Wade at B is right.
He is really, really good. And base 98, one of the best cards in the game.
Rudy Gay is A.
So now we've got Rudy. Rudy is going S tier.
No chance. You're telling me that Rudy Gay is better than Kawhi Leonard. In what way, shape, or form is Rudy Gay better than Kawhi? Kawhi's release is better. Kawhi's defense is better. They both can tween. Kawhi gets better defensive animations.
I'm going to explain why. He has the Pro 8 tween and the best top step in the game. He's basically got the best tween, the and a top step. His release, some people don't like it. I think it's one of the easiest ones of time in the game. Not the greatest 300.
Okay. I will say this. I see a lot of people not agreeing with this Rudy Gay card. I will say that.
Defense elite. He's a 6'8 guy to play at the 2. He is, in my opinion, like one of the best 2 guards in the game. One of the best cards, period, in the game. And without question, for me, he's S tier. It's mad that I'm having to actually defend my points because of the ones that Ty complained about my ass in the...
He knows. He knows I'm on his case right now. He knows it, man.
Reaction. But, Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, so this Shaq, I did
that Shaq is
in there.
awful. He's awful.
Even
man.
with the duo, his release is terrible.
He's awful, man.
So, no, I'll put him up 1. He's still elite. He's still absolutely elite in terms of getting to the basket and everything except shooting.
I mean, he can't shoot though.
I'm going to actually say this. So,
move him up.
I watched a reaction that was given out about me putting Kevin Garnett in C tier. And I started using KG. Man, his defense is nice. He's
talking about how he's good now. And look where he's at. He's still in C tier.
Dribbling isn't ideal. His player built, he's got ultra long arms. His offense overall isn't great, but I'm going to put him in B tier.
I like it better. I like that a lot better.
Next, we've got Ben Simmons. So, Ben Simmons, I'm going to put in A tier.
Good.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
a lot of, again, Ben Simmons versus LeBron versus Magic versus Pink Diamond Giannis versus a lot of other...
It's all preference, man.
Hito is all literally personal preference.
It is.
It's all personal preference who you prefer. For me, I think Simmons might actually be one of the best.
That's
so
fine.
Then we have got Anthony Edwards.
I don't love the card. A lot of people like him. B is fine.
We have slightly worse Dwayne Wade in the building. So... the reason why I call him slightly worse Dwayne Wade is that he has basically all the same animations but slightly worse stats. Even though he is an inch taller, Wade is that slight bit better, not gonna lie.
I think Wade is a little bit better.
Then we've got Onyeka Okongwu.
He's good.
I'm gonna put him in C tier. Defensively, he's very comparable to an AK.
Good, man.
The problem is that I hate the Paul Pierce base. I hate Paul Pierce.
It's basically an Isaac Bonga release, right? Which isn't good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie with you. It is not good. I like this card over Bill Russell. I like this card over Taco. I like this card, a lot. I really, really do. I think he's a step up.
Release. Not only that, he can't shoot from either corner, and his release is it's a slow base.
He's just so good on defense, man.
For his defense, at least, just that jumper's so slow, and it's slower, I think, than Bill. It's worse in my opinion than Bill Russell's release. Bill Russell's just slow, but he can shoot from the corner, whereas Okongwu can't shoot from the corners at all. Next, we have got
S,
James
S,
Wise,
S, yes,
the second best
sir.
center in the game.
100% agree.
The best center, not named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yep.
And it's not even close. Not even close. Like, I
It's
think
not.
Kareem and Wiseman are so far ahead of the other centers that, like, if you have
What DBG is talking about right now, you guys need to take this to heart. These two centers are way above the rest. It's not close.
unlimited funds, there's no point using anyone else. Next, we have got Larry Keenan. I like Larry Keenan.
Put him in
a
B.
lot, but I don't like him enough to put him above C tier. He's got a massive player build. He looks huge in game. Also,
B's,
pretty
or
okay
C's
shooter,
probably right,
pretty
man.
okay going to the basket. and he's
C's
just
probably
talent.
right.
And then
I
we
like
have
him
got
a lot.
Alex English.
I don't know
Fucking
anything about Alex English. I don't. No idea.
You know what? He's basically Carmelo Anthony if he can play the 2. But I'm going to put him in D.
Move
Yeah.
Melo down
Yeah,
too
he's
while
like
you're
a
at
worse
it,
Melo if he can
man.
play the 2.
Melo's
The reason
not
why
it.
is that, like, I was very much kind of iffy on putting Melo in C or D. The more I use Melo, the more I'm liking him, so I put him in C, but I'm going to put English in D. Then we have got, not Keenan, we have got Joel Embiid. So Joel Embiid, who I had an S tier on my last tier list because I just wanted to put 2 centers up there, and I do think he is better than Shaq. No question about it for me, Embiid's better than Shaq. I'm putting Embiid down here in A tier.
The thing is, I think between him and Shaq gives you more on defense. Embiid's got a better release. The more I use Embiid, the more I like him. But still, I mean, there's a top 2 centers in the game, being Kareem and Wiseman.
Green.
But just look at the tier list. Here's the thing I don't like. And maybe DBG has a lot more players to go in C or D, right? But guys like Jalen Rose just doesn't look like he fits in that B category. He doesn't. And I'm not trying to take away from this list at all, because so far this is a really good list. Taco doesn't look like he belongs either. And so you could even things out a little bit. Move Melo down, move Shaq down, move a couple of those guys for B down a little bit. But the A list looks pretty good. Besides Kawhi should be up, LeBron should be up. I even think AK should be up, but he's saying top 2 at each position, which I fully understand.
Now we got Jonathan Isaac. So this is a tough one right here. So
A or B. A or B, that's all I can
do
say.
I really do like Isaac. His release is just that little.
I don't. I do not like
So
Isaac.
Jonathan Isaac is going all the way over here into the corner.
Because think with Isaac, right? I don't like him at small forward that much because I much prefer like guys like Kawhi, even Pascal Siakam, those types of players. Even a Paul George I'd probably use over Isaac. And at point guard, his dribble skills just aren't good.
A tier. So he is just missing out on S tier. Next we have
He's
Rashard
not
Lewis,
good,
so I'm going to put in C tier. Rashard Lewis isn't bad.
He's
not
very
bad
good.
by any means. Like, he can shoot.
He's okay.
And that's really it. And he's 6'10". He's got good length. But again,
He's
that's
okay.
really it. Then we got Jimmy Butler. I'm going to
Hey.
put Butler in B tier. Jimmy Butler, I think, is just like a slightly worse version of Kawhi. Like, they're very, very similar. I just don't.
Jimmy Butler is better than, in my opinion, I like Jimmy Butler more than RJ Hampton. That's my personal opinion. Not taking anything away.
Like base
That's
range
my
on
personal
guards.
opinion.
I like it on big men. I do not like his shot base on guards. Next, we have got DeMar DeRozan, who, without question, DeRozan is going S tier. DeRozan is basically Tracy McGrady 2.0.
Yep.
DeRozan is a team-at clone with slightly better 6. And funnily enough, everyone kind of hated on him being S tier, but has no problem with T-Mac being an S tier, even though they're literally the same card.
Yes, absolutely.
Then we got Glenn Rice, and I don't care. I don't care what other people say.
No.
No way! Glenn Rice over Kawhi.
Glenn Rice is S tier for me. Glenn Rice is S tier for me. He is the best shooter in the game, in my opinion. Glenn Rice is S tier for me. He's got a ridiculous shot off the quick stop. He's just a ridiculous overall card in this game.
Not good defensively at all.
Then we got PG.
Hey.
I'm moving.
No, actually, hold up. Here's my case with this. I like Jimmy Butler more than Paul George. So, if Jimmy Butler's B,
I'm putting PG down a tier. So I had PG initially in my last one.
Jimmy Butler's better than Paul George.
I'm moving him down to B tier. Paul George he's good. Don't get me wrong. He's really, really good. He's a really good defender. Problem is his release is just.
He's not as good defensively as he should be in this game. I will say that.
And we got Tracy McGrady, S tier, no question about it.
Yep.
He is basically DeRozan, but he can play point guard, and he's a slightly better version of RJ Hampton. Then we got J.R. Smith, C. Not terrible, but he's C. Like, no way am I.
It's about all you need to say about JR. Not terrible, but he's C. That's about it. I mean, really, that's about all you could say.
To be honest. And we got Wilt. Wilt at this stage is just outdated, not gonna lie.
I still prefer Wilt over that Shaq. I will say that. I will say
He's
that.
an elite player going to the basket. He's basically like a slightly
And I like Wilt over Taco.
worse version of this Shaq card right here.
But
His jumper is just not
me.
consistent, just like Shaq's. Yeah, if you get used to Wilt's release, you can hit sometimes with him. But I think with all the other centers in the game, he's just not the greatest.
he's better than that Shaq.
So
in
then
my
we have
opinion.
got Lamar Odom. So Lamar Odom is obviously, as you guys move
B. I would say
to the
B.
side, Lamar Odom is going into S or A tier.
I can respect A tier, but here's the thing about it. I like AK more than him. I like AD a little bit more than him, and so I guess he's kind of in between for me.
Top tier.
You know,
He's
I do.
6'10", got great dribble animations, a really nice jumper, a card that I'm a big fan of. He's going A tier. And we got Draymond Green, D, unfortunately. Draymond is just he's a cone.
That's fair enough.
Unfortunately, he just doesn't bring enough on the offensive end. And there's also better
I would say I like Draymond more than Jackson by a little bit
defense
though,
players,
for
like
their
a worse
value
Scotty.
and stuff.
Or
for
even
their
worse,
position,
like
not value.
Zion / Wes Unseld, so I can't justify putting him above D tier. And then Josh Smith, he's fine. He does the job. He shoots the ball well. He's a very much like a slightly better Larry Keenan, but I can't justify putting him.
I would
above.
put Josh Smith.
So
I
anyway,
don't
that
know, man.
is.
Problem is you got guys like I don't know. Jalen Rose does not belong in B tier. I don't think Taco belongs in B tier, and so that just makes it tough. I mean, overall, looking at this list, it is a pretty good list though. DBG did a very good job throughout. I will say that this is the best list that I have went over so far. Got to nitpick in a few things that I would maybe change around, such as Carmelo B and D, Shaq B and D, and then you could even some stuff out from there. But overall, it's a good list. I agree with most everything. I wouldn't say I agree with most everything, but I was okay with most everything on this list. The only thing I can say, I'm gonna leave it with this: how can you possibly have Glenn Rice at S tier and Jimmy Butler at B tier? Look, I play with both the cards. The only thing, in my opinion, that Glenn Rice does better than Jimmy Butler is shoot the ball. Is his release. And Jimmy still got a good release. Jimmy's way better on defense. I think he is Hall of Fame interceptor because he be in every single lane and literally he's the only guy that I know that catches the ball when it actually hits his hands. And so that's why I think Jimmy Butler is better than Glenn Rice. That is going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Guys, DBG did a super good job. His link for this video will be down in the description if you just kind of want to watch DBG's video and kind of just see where he's coming from on all of his views, because I might skip through some things and edit some stuff out. But overall, DBG did a very good job. And I do love going over these tier lists because instead of making my own, I like just reacting, telling you guys where I would put each of these players. And I like listening kind of to their opinions on cards so we can differ, right? I see where he's coming from on Glenn Rice. I just disagree. And guys, it is okay to have your own opinions. And even in the comments, you guys are like, Ty, I know you're so biased or this and that. What do you guys want me to do? Just go with what everybody else says? That it wouldn't be fun for anybody. You know, difference of opinions is natural in everything. In everything you do, you know, that's why the world is how it is. You know, differences in opinions are out there, and it's okay, guys. It's okay. I like your guys' differences of opinions. Comment down some opinions that you disagree with. If you guys think Glenn Rice deserves S, comment that down in the comments down below. Just let me know any thoughts, any feedback you guys have for me for future videos on these tier lists. Guys, shout out to DBG for letting me, you know, go over his tier list as I can make a video out of it myself. Guys, I love y'all, and hopefully y'all have a blessed day.